How's it going, everybody? My name's Berlin, and welcome to the Dust 2 project, a project that has been in works for the past half of a year, where I recreate Dust 2 in a modded Minecraft setting so everyone can play it and download it when it's done. So, let's go through what I've done so far. So far, we have A site, long, and mid almost done. So, let's go through it slowly. Over here is A site. Of course, here's Catwalk, completely done. The boxes and urns. The bomb site, the car, long, of course, but let's focus on the bomb system for a second. Oh yes, and of course, Goose. But let's focus on the bomb system for 1 second. This is a fully functioning bomb system which takes 30 seconds to plant and defuse, or takes 30 seconds to plant and blow up, and this is the defusal system which takes 10 seconds. The reason it is 10 seconds and not 5 with the defusal kit is because I feel like 5 would be just a bit unfair, where it is still 30 seconds. I know the most recent Counter-Strike update changed these times, but these are the original times that I put in, and I'm just slightly too lazy to update them to 40 and 35 seconds in a competitive matchmaking system. Anyway, moving on. Down long, everything is done to meticulous detail. Everything is almost to a T. I'm trying to make everything exactly how it is in game. Here's Pit. Pit is something where I have tested and tested again at the start of the progress of making Dust 2. It is tested to give you cover past a certain point, which I believe is around here. You can peek up here like you can in game, but again, you are open to snipers at barrels. But that is it for long. There's the buildings, there's the trash can, which you cannot jump up on, and you cannot get boosted up onto. Double doors, which is not fully complete yet. Not fully. Out here, over at T-Spawn, I'm missing a car here. I have not done that yet. There's a little bit things that are not done yet, of course. We're still in progress. Here's garage, the scaffolding, T-Spawn, the building's backsite at T-Spawn, and then down mid where the door is, the catwalk is with the A symbol, double doors, and lower tons. And of course, you hide right here like you can in game, which I can't exactly fix a whole lot, but I would like to make it so you are at least sticking out a little bit more. If I can do that, I probably would. Anyway, this is what we have of the map so far. We have Cat, A site, long, T-Spawn almost done, and mid, so we are 50% complete. So if you don't know, the Dust 2 project was something I started on the StudTech Reloaded server, which has sadly ended, and I'm continuing it here as its own single series. Now, today, we need to do a little bit of bug fixing, and by bug fixing, I mean I messed up on some measurements over here at Catwalk. These are in slightly bad places. So this bauble right here is supposed to be around in the middle, matching up to this fence, so we need to move it over around a block. These two need to go back a block because there needs to be more space on Cat, and this needs to be moved forward one. So that left one, this forward one, and these two back one, just because this needs to be a smaller area. It is not this big in game, and how it works in game is around here would be the ramp up to B site, and this is way too long for double doors. It needs to be much shorter than this, so double doors would also be moved back just a tiny little bit, but that is not a big loss. Anyway, I'm going to continue on, so let me move these back, and then we'll continue on, or let me fix these, and we will continue on with the next step in stuff we need to do today. Oh yeah, and something I forgot to mention, it's a small note. Every single one of these little bandoliers and most of the windows are made of the Yigamo Chatels mod, which is a very finicky mod where every single little pixel you see right there is a small block, which is crafted from the stuff in the mod, at least, because I forgot the names of them, but every chandelier, most of the windows, and a lot of stuff on the map, even this sign, is crafted with the Yigamo Chatels mod pixel by pixel, which I thought I should just include in there because it doesn't look that impressive when you're just like, yeah, it's a sign, it's probably in the mod. Most of the stuff in the map like this, the sign, let's see, these gates on every single door, sometimes the things behind the door, these signs, the signs there, this big door, the sign here, all of this, the corner here, all of this is made with the Ye Gamo Chatels mod. Just thought I'd throw that in. Now I need to go back to work on this. So here's something we've run into. If this moves over, there is a very flat part against this, and in game it is like this. It just smoothly curves into CT. Well, to CT spawn. Yeah, CT. So, oh yes, and there's also like a curve here, but I'm going to make that later. So I have to figure out something where this part for double doors is not extremely long and fits the normal proportions of the map, but doesn't look janky and is extremely way too long because someone's going to be sitting way back here at CT trying to snipe down mid. So gonna have to try and figure something out for this, but for now I'm going to continue on working on the wall and moving everything back. Progress report 2. Things are moved back. This looks slightly better. Double doors will be fixed. We have to fill in everything else, and we can use the Super Builder wand for this. Thank God for technology in this game, because without it, I would be spending a whole lot longer doing everything that I need to do today. So, thanks to the Super Builder wand, everything goes super quickly, and it fills in so much, and it's beautiful. Like, who would not want this in a world? Except if you like vanilla, then you stick with vanilla. I will gladly take the Builder's wand any day of the week, because it is just a beautiful tool. So, everything is moved back, everything is set to proportion. We just need to put back in the baubles on the top, put back in the doorway, fix mid doors. Like up here, fix these, fix those, put that back, put this back, fix mid doors, and then we'll be good with the fixing of this part. And I think that won't take very long. Alright. So, there we go. This has been pushed back. This is kept the same just for right now. This has been moved over 1, even though it doesn't make a whole bunch of difference. It just looks a little bit better. So, catwalk is now a lot more open. There's much more space instead of just only being able to see like this. Much more space now. And little dibble double door thing. So catwalk is finished. Here's boxes, and if you're wondering, boxes, you know, you're supposed to be able to run and jump up onto these. Well, I just textured ladders that are the same, so you're able to go up them and up them without, you know, because there's no crouch jump mechanic. You can't just go like that. So, you know, or you can't just go hup and crouch jump onto it. So there's ladders so you can have ease of access. Now, double doors. What are we supposed to do about mid doors? You're probably asking yourself that, and I'm asking myself that as well. Well, they're supposed to be around here. But, you know, you're walking out a CT, you have someone way at the end of that, and you have a, let's see if we can grab a Flans gun and just see. That's Flans, wrong one, that's the Nerf one. And where's the gun one? Did I miss the gun one? I scrolled right past the gun one, didn't I? Where is the gun one? Excuse you. Flans guns. There. No. Yes, they're there. So if you have, what's the good one? What's the good one I always like to use? Let's see. Oh, whatever. Let's grab a Barrett. No, I think it is a Barrett. So your field of view down mid would be something like, why did it just take one? Jeez. There you go. Your field of view down mid would be something akin to this. A small little slit. And you can look down and snipe there, snipe into the mid, snipe there if someone's trying to watch you cross. Because a big mechanic in the game is at the very start of the round for CTs, you can run right here, hide around this corner, and look and snipe CTs, snipe them here, and snipe them straight down the middle. Now, there is no wall banging with these guns. There's no bullet penetration, so we'll have to work with what we can. But looking at it now and playing around with the Skyper Snopes, you can obviously still see them. They're going to be a big target. Like, obviously, if we just come over here, like, my render distance is on short, but if I actually put it on normal so you can, you know, render all the way down, and say an enemy is right here. Like, that is an enemy. We'll add little bots to him, little bops. And then you come all the way down mid. Either you're going to be sniping up CT or down mid. You can still easily jump and look. Yeah, right there. You see that? That's a human. You can see the good upper half. You can see the good upper half of him. I'm using Optifine Zoom with the Sniper Snope, so you can look at them better. But you can obviously still see them. You can fire at them. So I think that's good, because even without the Optifine Zoom, you're still looking down mid. You can still very, very clearly see them, and they can still very, very clearly see you. All right. So that settles that with the Sniper Snopes. I keep saying that. What is my problem, Sniper Snopes? Anyway, we need to figure out the dust doors. We need to figure out the doors. So obviously, I'm going to do what I did before, which was sort of just like a. Oops, hold on. Something is wrong here. Something is wrong here. Oh yeah, I remember. I know what's wrong here. I know. So like this. Actually, no. Wait, 1 second. I know what I did now. I just made it extremely easy on myself, pretty much. I just went like this, like I did 3 up, and then 3 up, and then 1 went inwards, like this, and 1 went, well, because I want there to be a big line of sight still. So let me just see about this, like that. That goes up. Is that a big line of sight? Is that a bit too big for doors? It might be. Let's just try this. Let's go like that. Oh yeah, oops, wrong ones. Doop. There we go. And then these ones, like this. Is that too small? No, you can still see down mid. If you're looking through mid, can you see someone there? Up on the cat? Yeah. Okay, so that's close. Can you still run through it relatively easily? So if you're running straight, you can run straight through it. If you're trying to zigzag out of tons, can you still run through it? Yes, you can. Alright, that is fantastic. And we'll cap it off like this. And go with the smooth sandstone there and there. Oops, hold on. Ooh. Hey. So I don't like that. I don't like that at all, actually. Let's, like this, right? Across, so it's supposed to be across. And then like this. That might look a little bit better. A little bit better. Yeah, that still looks good. That still looks decent. Alright, so you can still see straight down mid, and that's perfect. Alright, and you can still see straight down mid. You can still walk through it. You can still walk through both of them. Alright, so let me just double check something, and I'll be right back. So this next thing involves this building over here, but we need to do a couple things before we touch this building. And one of those things is going into actual Counter-Strike. 1 second. So here we are in game, and let me just do a quick fly around just to get a general sense if you want to see what actual Dust 2 looks like and compared to the map, just in case you don't play Counter-Strike yourself but are still interested in the remake. So today what we're going to look at is this building over here, way over here, this building right here. But we're not looking at the entire building, we're looking at one specific thing, and that is this mural, which we have to make in the map, you know, accuracy and stuff. So what's so special about this mural? Well, it's supposed to represent a moment at a tournament that people were lined up with 5 ops looking down mid as a firing squad. But that's not important. As where it happened was not important. The important thing is we need this to look at it and then scale it down into Minecraft pixels so it's still recognizable and it's still there. So how are we going to do this? So here we are in Photoshop, and this is the mural that is on the wall. So we need to take all of this and move it into a 48 by 32 space, which is 3 blocks and 2 blocks, 3 blocks across, 2 blocks down. So we need to fit all of this into this space. And since this is going to take a very long time, just sit back, relax, and enjoy while I do some stuff. Okay? Okay. So here's our working area from here to here. But since you just saw me make it in Photoshop, I will save you the troubles and I will just cut back when it's done. So you see this nice little mural of the full-sized image. So we went from this to this, but I realized this was wrong. This was not the proper measurements that I could actually use in Minecraft, because the Yigamo Chatels mod is not the 16 pixels I thought it was, it's 8, so we had to reasonably size it down. So we went from this to this, and I had to redo this to make it this, and that is what's going in the map, and I still find it cute. So, back into the map. I will see you when it's on the map and done. You know what? After doing it and looking at it and finishing it, doesn't look that bad. It looks like it fits in. It looks like it's like supposed to be there, just like on the map. It looks like it fits in. It's supposed to be there, and you know, going from the full-sized image to a half-a-sized image with pixels and then screwing that up to go to this, I think I did a pretty good job. I think it fits in. Maybe I should have chiseled it into the wall so it was flat, but I'm not so sure. Maybe I'll do that later. But for now, you know what? I like it. It looks good. It looks like it fits in, and it's pretty decent. But, let me just clear out this part of my inventory, just all of it. That's it for the first episode of the Dust 2 project. I extremely hope you enjoyed and are looking forward to, you know, more episodes, more Dust 2 project, getting Dust 2 map done, and then a public download for everyone to play it. But anyway, this has been the Dust 2 project, episode 1. Hope you enjoyed what we did today, and I will see you in the next video. Remember, stay fancy, and peace out. Bye-bye.